compassionate neighbor responds to a crisis. Surveys conducted by the World Food Programme revealed that only about 5% of Afghan families have enough to eat each day. Deficiencies that used to be limited to rural areas are now affecting city dwellers as well. The shortages are primarily due to Afghanistan experiencing its second drought in 3 years. The Iranian Red Crescent Society, a Shining World Compassion Award recipient, has stepped up to the plate and sent 50 tons of nutritional supplies to the Afghan Red Crescent Society in Kabul. The kindred organizations intend to continue their relief work to forestall acute food insecurity during the typically lean winter months. Our sincere gratitude, Iranian and Afghan Red Crescent Societies, for your courageous actions to mitigate the hunger of millions of distressed citizens. We pray that ancient Afghanistan will turn the corner and see a much brighter future on the horizon in the overflowing love of Allah.
Flare-up defies strict pandemic policies. A coronavirus outbreak that began in mid-October 2021 quickly spread to more than half of China. Although the total number of symptomatic cases is small compared to many Western countries, the National Health Commission is perplexed and concerned. Despite its zero COVID program that mandates rigid border controls and lengthy quarantines for international visitors, the sudden surge started among vaccinated retirees from Shanghai. Authorities had no choice but to reimpose lockdowns, mass testing, domestic travel bans, and contact tracing. Even with these measures and 2.3 billion doses of Chinese vaccines, the devious Delta variant is still finding ways to re-emerge and proliferate. Our hearts are saddened by this ongoing threat to your population's well-being, China. May your government embrace the ultimate solution and make veganism the national diet in the wisdom of the Providence.
Hydro leads the renewable energy mix. The Statistical Office of the Republic of Slovenia reported that sustainable sources generated 5,600 gigawatt-hours of electricity in 2020. This quantity represented approximately a third of the country's power and was mainly hydroelectricity. Although solar and wind accounted for only 7% of renewables, private photovoltaic installations in Slovenia almost doubled last year from 4,664 to 8,614. Amended regulations and reduced equipment costs have fueled the increase from only 131 registered self-consumption units in 2016. At the same time, consumers are using power more mindfully so that the nation consumed 9% less compared to 2019. Kudos to Slovenia for pursuing wise green energy strategies. May you also see fit to promote plant-based diets that will enhance your citizens' health and longevity in heavenly delight.
Volunteer artists collaborate to beautify rundown buildings. 4 years ago, a troupe of aspiring Iraqi painters decided to decorate an old school wall in Baghdad. Their idea was to hide some of the scars of war with colorful images from their city's folklore. Encouraged by the appreciation and donations they received, the team dubbed itself the Butterfly Effect and has since created more than 1,500 murals on houses, in alleys, and other neglected places. Almost like magic, each neighborhood's mood improves as soon as the crew finishes upgrading an unsightly facade. Children are thrilled to join in, and their innocent creativity helps bring ruined streets back to life. Baghdad officials have praised the initiative, and the group looks forward to transforming other cities. Our delighted applause, all Butterfly Effect participants, for your selfless and uplifting work. May historic Iraq be blessed with abundant peace and joy in Allah's limitless kindness.
Man fulfills an unforgotten dream. As a youngster in Austria, Dr. Manfred Steiner was keenly interested in physics, but wound up studying medicine for the sake of a more stable career. He immigrated to the US, specialized in blood and blood disorders, taught hematology at Brown University in Rhode Island, and helped start a research program at the University of North Carolina. After retiring in 2000, the doctor returned to Rhode Island and enrolled in some physics classes at Brown, just for fun. But within 7 years, he had enough credits to enroll in the PhD program. Slowly but steadily, he prepared his dissertation and successfully defended it in September 2021 at 89. He earned the doctorate he always wanted and now advises younger seniors, if you have a dream, follow it. Congratulations, Dr. Steiner, on your extraordinary achievement. We pray for your continued energy and enthusiasm in divine benevolence.
Trade association forms to campaign for vegan policies. The newly launched Plant-Based Food Alliance wants to help put the United Kingdom at the forefront of the global transition to sustainable eating. Founding members include Alpro, Oatly, ProVeg UK, Upfield, and the Vegan Society. This union of manufacturers, retailers, nutritionists, non-governmental and consumer organizations will prioritize raising awareness of the benefits of plant-based nutrition. It will also lobby for packaging labels that show food products' environmental impact, allowing consumers to make more informed choices. Another item on the agenda is to develop guidelines for partnering with the government to switch the focus of farming from animal-people livestock raising to growing organic grains, fruits, and vegetables. We are inspired by your laudable goals, Plant-Based Food Alliance. May the steps you take today lay the groundwork for national vegan food security in the future in cosmic abundance.
People and their canine person companions work together to save lives. Chesco Search Dogs in Pennsylvania, USA is a community service group of volunteers who train their animal people friends for search and rescue. By detecting scents in the air, the furry detectives usually find what they are looking for pretty fast. When a man had a medical emergency in Westchester University's Gordon Natural Area and was reported missing, Chesco Search dispatched a canine people team that found the subject in 2 hours. A young black Labrador gentleman named Gorge, who is exceptionally proficient at picking up air scents, was one of the first responders. Our loving gratefulness, Chesco Search Dogs, to both the human trainers and the animal people heroes. We are heartened to know that in times of accident and emergency, we can depend on such noble beings in heaven's constant care.